What is up, everybody? It is Hobbs back here with you to talk about Terror Firma. It's a 2023 film. It gets a 7.7 on IMDb, actually almost a 7.8. It's won a ton of awards. Let's talk about this movie a little bit here for you. Now, in terms of the features, I'm going to let you read that there if you can see that. Now I've got a bit of a shadow going on here. I'm not for sure why the shadow's coming in from the glare from the sun today, because it's sunny out. It's a crazy sunny day here in Ohio. But take a look at the inside. Just kind of bare bones inside. Keep forgetting to do that in other reviews, showing the inside. So let's talk about this movie. It's a runtime of about an hour and 30 minutes. We follow Lola, who is moving in with a relative of hers named Lou. Lou also has a roommate named Cage, who's kind of a creeper, kind of almost like an occultist, if you will. Basically, all of Los Angeles is shut down basically by the government. They're providing food for people while the government has shut everything down in Los Angeles. And in the process of checking out their food haul, there are some seeds that are mysteriously implanted with that food haul. Which I don't want to say how the seeds got there because I don't want to spoil the film. But basically, Lola decides in the middle of a night of not being able to sleep. She's a former artist. Her life's kind of going down the tubes, so she's just thinking hard about life, not able to sleep. She decides to plant these seeds. The next day, they all three get up, they go to the seeds, and they realize that the seeds are sprouting, but there's something different about the seeds in the soil. It starts to make them feel a certain way, so they start to taste the oil in the seeds from the soil, and they start to become initially very excited. Things start to be good, and then things start to turn bad once they've had the soil and the seeds. It almost starts to play on them a little bit, and their minds start to freak out a little bit. They start seeing things. Anyways, things start to settle down a little bit in the film, and then I'm going to leave it at that, because if I go any further, I'm going to spoil this film, and I do not want to do that for you guys, because this is a good movie. I will say this. In the sports world, we have a saying that's the tale of two halves. The first half of the movie was a lot of dialogue, and I actually enjoyed the dialogue. Sometimes I'm not the biggest person when it comes to dialogue, but the first part of the movie was a lot of dialogue. Second part of the movie was more action. But I still enjoyed the dialogue in this movie a little more than the action. And the reason being is the character development was really good in this movie. If you are somebody that likes character development, you're going to enjoy this. Cage, the gentleman that played Cage, who's like kind of like a creeper roommate that's kind of hitting on Lola, and he's kind of an occultist, and he's acting real strange, and he's becoming addicted to the oils and the seeds in the soil, and he's just becoming a really, really weird person. And Lou has an addiction to alcohol and other things, and he's struggling with that. I think, if I have to put it out there, I would say I like the first half of the film better, but the second half was pretty good. I definitely recommend Terra Firma if you've not seen it. Definitely not Terra Firma, any relation to Terra Firma, which is a completely different trauma film. Has no relation to this film, but this is kind of like a poor man's Soylent Green, if you will. And definitely worth a watch. This film's won a whole bunch of awards, and it's different, and there are a couple scenes that were like, wow, what the fuck did I just see? I won't tell you what those are, but I definitely think you should check out Terra Firma. I know Mr. Bounds wants you to check this one out. So anyways, don't forget, I do have a Patreon up if you guys would like to become a member. Other than that, check us out on the midnight hour every Thursday night at 10:15. Catch up with you guys later. Peace.